สวัสดีค่ะน้องๆแฟนเพจ Journey Education นะคะวันนี้พี่เอมมี่นะคะจะพาน้องๆนะคะมารู้จักกับโรงเรียนที่ดังแล้วก็ป๊อปปูล่านะคะแล้วก็ดีมากๆนะคะที่แคนาดานะคะวันนี้นะคะเราได้รับเกียรตินะคะจากคุณเจนะคะเป็น representative ของโรงเรียนที่แฟนชอร์นะคะก็วันนี้ทางคุณเจนะคะจะมาพูดคุยนะคะเกี่ยวกับข้อดีนะคะให้น้องๆรู้จักว่าการไปเรียนที่แคนาดาดียังไงนะคะแล้วก็มารู้จักกับตัวโรงเรียนด้วยนะคะแล้วก็คอร์สเรียนของทางโรงเรียนด้วยนะคะเดี๋ยวเรามาพบเจอกับคุณเจกันได้เลยค่ะ Hi Jay
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining our session today and to share your information to our student.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce our school, city, and also our program information.
Okay, that's great. Okay, would you like to start by introduce yourself first, and then you can continue to introduce your school.
Okay, sounds good. Hello, everyone. My name is Jay Parr. I'm the market leader at Fanshawe College, and I'm looking after Korea, Japan, all ASEAN region. And it is my pleasure to introduce our school. And I believe a lot of Thailand students who wants to study and work in Canada, and Fanshawe College will be one of the best option for your education journey. So I'm going to share my screen and provide a lot of information. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So before you come to Canada, you have to understand Canada is a little bit different compared to other countries. We have 10 provinces and 3 territories. Most of people living in Ontario, of course, more than 50% of total Canada population. And Ontario has most job opportunity because company need a people, people need a company. So that's why they are keep coming to Ontario. So if you wanted to study and work in Canada, Ontario will be the best option. And we have a lot of different industries. So that is the reason Ontario colleges have a lot of programs for domestic students and international students. Compared to other English countries, our Canada tuition fee is reasonable, affordable. That's why you will not have to spend a lot of money compared to US, UK, Australia. And also, we provide a 3-year postgraduate work permit. So, for example, in US, you have to have a sponsor like a company to apply work permits. But in Canada, after you finish, for example, Fanshawe College, we are a public institution. So after you finish the program at public institution, automatically you can apply 3-year PGWP, post-graduation work permit, depends on how long you study. If you study 2 year, you can apply 3-year PGWP, or 1 year, you can apply 1-year PGWP, or you can also study two different 1-year programs, then you can apply 3-year PGWP. So depends on your program. Your program might be 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, but after you finish the 2-year program, you can apply 3-year PGWP. And while you are studying at public institution, you can work up to 24 hours as a part-time. But on-campus job, unlimited. For example, if you're going to work on campus at Fanshawe, unlimited. You can work 100 hours per week, mostly impossible, but it doesn't count. So it only counts outside of the campus. So off campus, so up to 24 hours. And also, there are a lot of opportunity to immigrant in Canada. If you also want to apply permanent resident in Canada, it is also a good opportunity. So right now, not many international students are going to Canada. Don't be scared. That means you have a lot of opportunity. So you have to, sometimes people have to take a risk, but companies still invest a lot of money in Ontario. That means they're going to hire a lot of people, but there's not many international people in Ontario right now. So you will have a lot of job opportunity and less competitors. So this is a good time to study right now and getting full-time job after you finish your program. So Fanshawe College is located in London, Ontario. It is 2 hours from Toronto by car, almost 178 kilometers far from Toronto. So it's not really far, and we are one of the largest city in Canada. So we are 11th largest city in Canada. We are not small city. Our population is more than 600,000. That is the reason we also have a lot of companies and education system and also accommodation. And more than 40,000 jobs will open within 5 years. And also we are one of the fastest growing city in Ontario and Canada. So next chart, I also would like to share about the job trend in Canada 2026. So a lot of international students used to study hospitality business, but right now, Canadian government and immigration focus skill trade, technology, health science, human service, technology, and also logistics. The reason why Canadian government focus on those industry, because a lot of companies are going to invest and they're going to have factories and their office soon, but there are not many people in those industry. If a Canadian doesn't like to study those programs, that is the reason they want international people, students to study those program area and working in those industry. So that is the reason they're going to choose the specific program in those industry area. Then after you finish those programs, then you are eligible to apply 3-year PGWP. So when you see those charts, right side is a good sign, but left side, they are losing their job. So a lot of business, accommodation, finance, insurance, rental, real estate, education service are losing their job opportunities. So they are not investing. There's not many jobs are available right now and in the future too. But when you see right side, professional or technical service, and also information, culture, healthcare, construction, public administration, manufacturing, transportation. So which related to technology, technician, STEM, or health science program area. So that is the reason I truly recommend you to study those program area, then you will have better job opportunity after you finish your program. A lot of international students used to study business, but there are not many business companies, but most schools deliver the business program. That is the reason a lot of international students are now working in business area after they finish the program. That is the reason after you study the business program, you are not eligible to apply PGWP right now. So please choose other program area which will help you to get PGWP and a lot of job opportunities. So London has also good accommodation fee for everyone. It's almost 45% cheaper than Toronto and Vancouver. So single occupancy right now between 550 to 650, include utilities. If you want to live yourself, you can rent 1 bedroom. It's 1,500 per month, and 2 bedroom 1,800. So in Toronto, if you want to rent 1 room, like a single occupancy, the price is the same as 1 bedroom in London, 1,500. But depends on where you live and study, accommodation fee will be much different. Tuition fee are pretty much the same because we are public, but depends on where you live, accommodation fee will be hugely different. So how you can save your money during your studying in Canada, it depends on the city. So I recommend you to study and live in London. And also we have a transportation from the city of London. We have a LTC. We have 107 different numbers are going around the in London city. So you can go everywhere by bus. And Fanshawe student car is the bus pass. It is unlimited to take a bus as a free. So you don't have to pay for taking bus. And it is free for every time during your vacation, during your internship or co-op season, if you are doing it in London City. And also, if you want to go America or Niagara Falls or Toronto, there is a train or bus, which will also have a discount because you are Fanshawe student. So you can easily go to Niagara Falls or Toronto or other cities by train or bus. When you search the London city, you only can see London is the fastest growing city on social media, even the CNN or CBC. There are a lot of job opportunity, a lot of jobs are going to open in 2026 or 2027. And there are a lot of also companies already in London City. So small business around the 1,300 and also medium business around the 2,000, large business around the 300. So we are also good at the business area, for example, TD or Amazon or Sun Knife. Their head office located in London. And also one of the main industry is supply chain too, because we are close to America. So all the companies deliver their product to London City, then we check their product and repack and also deliver it again in Canada. When Canada also export product to US, it comes to London and delivered to US. And here is also well known, the company information. They located in London or outside of London. As you see, there is Amazon, electric vehicle manufacturing from GM, Maple Leafs, LG Ensol, and Volkswagen. So right now, Amazon is running their business since 2024. Amazon doesn't have only business students area. They also using the robotics and automatic system. After you finish the computer programs or IT program, you also have a chance to work Amazon. And GM also, they have an electronic car factory outside of the London city. So after you finish electromechanical engineering or supply chain or electric or manufacturing, automatic system, AI, computer program, you also have a job opportunity there. And Volkswagen, they are still on construction right now, but they hope it will finish end of 2026. And they already announced they're going to hire more than 28,000 new employee end of 2026 and 2027. So they want to start their businesses since 2027. So after you finish your program, they will have a lot of jobs from the Volkswagen. And Volkswagen, they are going to, after they finish the construction and start their business, Audi also wants to have their electronic car factory beside Volkswagen because it's the same company. So Audi also will hire a lot of people after they start their business. So it is good time to start your program because it usually takes 2 to 3 weeks. Then after 2 to 3 weeks, you will have a lot of job opportunities. And we always try to hire, and we always saying we need more people in London City or outside of London City. And also in construction field, we need a lot of people because after companies invest, after companies start their business, they're going to hire a lot of people. A lot of people will bring their family. So that is the reason the first industry, most important industry is construction. Because your house, your apartment, you didn't build it, you didn't make it. Construction, they made it and they sold it, right? So that's why construction depends on population, they have to build a new house, condominium, apartment, school, hospital, community center, lot of buildings. That is the reason they have to hire a lot of people in London City because a lot of people will come to London for working. And also, beside getting new companies, London has a lot of seniors and they are going to retire within 3 years soon. So when you see this chart, every 5 years, Canada check the demographic, the population. So we have a 2021 information, but we can easily calculate. So between the 55 to 60 in 2021, there are a lot of people here, female and male. But after right now is a 2026, so they are between 60 to 65. So in Canada, most people retire between 60 to 65. So a lot of people will retire and middle wage, middle position will take over higher position. Usually older people have a higher position in Canada. So middle age or middle position will take over the higher position and entry level will take a middle position. And there are a lot of entry jobs will open soon within 5 years. So because we are going to have a lot of company in London, it will help us to make a new positions and also senior after they retire, it also make a new position for them. So right now, when you search the Canada, it seems like a Canadian government or immigration don't want to have a lot of international people, and people say there are a lot of jobs, or it is hard to get the jobs in their cities. But London situation is different. After you finish your program, I believe you will have a lot of job opportunities. So please don't just trust the social media because it is from the maybe the person or other companies. You have to search yourself and get correct information. So when we talk about the London industry, I can say the four main industry can be health science, manufacturing, construction, education service, and retail. Because our city getting more population, having more people, based on the people, number of people, we need those kind of service job. And once we have more industry companies, they're gonna hire. That's why the manufacturing and construction will be booming soon. And here is the top 10, the main industry. So when you see here, health science and warehouse, retail, manufacturing, education, finance, construction. Construction is getting increasing. And when you see this chart, next year and within the 3 years, we need to hire more than 13,000 people in construction. So a lot of people are thinking how they're going to study construction and technology. A lot of people believe it is really hard to study, but it is not really hard to study. So our program focus on high school graduate student. So if you are interested those program area, we can easily teach you. So we have been teaching students more than 50 years. So we know how to teach. We have a lot of high-tech equipment. So you can easily learn and build your skill. So don't worry about how you're going to study. We will teach you and we will tell you and how you are going to learn those programs. So we have a lot of programs under construction, technology, health science, manufacturing. So you can easily find one of the programs. And many people believe if they want to make a lot of money, they have to work in the big city. Well, maybe it is true or maybe not because Canada still, London make a lot of money if you are gonna work. So green is a London city average and yellow is a Canada average. But until $125,000 per year, you can make in London easily compared to average of Canada. But if you want to make more than 200,000, of course, I believe you better to, move to one of the big city or specific city which focus your job or industry. But I believe 125,000 will be enough to live in Canada. Even you're going to have a family, 125,000 will be enough. So you still can study and work in London. So Canada is a really different. I understand Thailand, working in Bangkok, you might have a higher salary compared to other cities. But in Canada, wherever you work, Canadian government fix the salary band. So for example, computer IT job in Toronto or in London, same average salary. But living cost, Toronto is much higher. That's why you have to spend more money. You don't have money for saving. But if you're living in London, accommodation fee will be much cheaper. So you have more money to save your money after you getting salary. So that is the big difference. So a lot of single students, our Fanshawe graduate students, they bought the house. They also provide room rent. That is also extra money for them, right? So you might change your mind and thinking differently. Canada is it's a different than Thailand. So Fanshawe is one of the largest public institution in Canada. So we are teaching the students since 1957, and we are sixth largest public college in Ontario, and also top 13 members of Polytechnic Canada. So Fanshawe is also Polytech, and we have 43,000 students and 11,000 international students from 152 different countries. So the reason why we try to recruit many different nationality, because that is the Canada. You have to understand multiculturalism. You also understand different accent, pronunciation, and culture. Then you can pass the full-time job interview and you can work with other nationalities. And there are a lot of group projects while you are studying your program at Fanshawe. It will help you to improve your skill and understand difference. So that is the reason we try to recruit many different countries. We are not recruiting specific country students. That is a big difference compared to other colleges in Canada. And also we have 9 different campuses. So here's our campus information. So as London is one of the largest city, we also look after the small city which is close to London. So we have 3 regional campuses, but 6 campuses located in London. Most students are studying at main campus. This is our main campus. And we also have a transportation, media, and also across from the media campus, there is a hospitality, London South. We also have aviation campus in London International Airport. And what is the reason you better to study Polytech? Because it has a better programs, and we have more PhD professors, so you can get higher knowledge. And also we have a better equipment and environment. So that is the reason all our students can easily build their knowledge and skill, and it always help international students to find a job after they finish the program. So that is the reason you better to study Polytech. So non-Polytech and Polytech colleges have the same tuition fee. But if you want to have a better knowledge and technology and equipment, you better to choose Polytech school. So currently we have 220 programs and in 17 area, but not all 220 programs will provide a PGWP. That is the reason you have to choose some of the PGWP programs to apply post-graduation work permit. So still we have around 90 programs are available for international students, which is more than other colleges. So I will show you what kind of programs will help you to apply PGWP after you finish your program. So first, the health science. We have a community pharmacy assistant, PSW, pre-health science, veterinary assistant, and fitness, occupational therapy, and also paramedic, pharmacy technician, practical nursing, veterinary technician, doula technician. We have a lot of programs. Even we have a 4-year practical nursing degree programs too. But Thailand students, where they study, usually fitness, pharmacy tech, practical nursing, veterinary technician is getting more popular, and also massage therapy and healthcare administration management. And there are a lot of nurses from Thailand, and they already have a license. If they want to change your license in Canada, you can study PSW, personal support worker, and there is other program, the doula study in human service. So after you finish those programs, you are eligible to take a license exchange exam. After you pass the exam, you can change your license to Canada registered nurse. That's how you can combine your programs. Here's our lab and uniform, and we are really investing a lot of money in our lab. So we have a better lab compared to other colleges too. And here's a human service. And ECE, early childhood education, is always popular, and developmental service worker is also getting popular and easy to find a job. And here is the building technology construction program. So I always recommend student to study 2-year or longer than 2-year program, but it depends on your interest. You can choose the program, but I strongly suggest you to think about studying building technology construction program area. So carpentry is good, construction construction engineering technician, electromechanical engineering, and construction engineering technology. If you wanted to study about the management, those programs will be helpful. And there is also electromechanical engineering technology. Those are also 3-year program. And manufacturing area, so biotech, and also heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning. Those 2 programs will be great. And these welding. I understand the welding industry in Thailand. A lot of Thai people don't like the welding, but this welding is a different compare. This welding is a different, basically what you're thinking about. So this welding, you are not going outside. You are using AI or you are using VR and computer. Then you are going to control the robot, and robot will do welding outside. So it is really high tech, and it is really amazing job in the future. Then it is really high salary. So this welding program is totally different compared to regular welding, which you well know. This welding is what you thinking about, what you expect. But this 2-year welding is you never seen. You are going to control the robot. So I really recommend you to think about this welding program. And aviation, we also have a lot of programs and getting more students from Thailand because it is a high salary. And we have an aviation technician, aircraft maintenance or avionic. So difference between the 2 programs, aircraft maintenance, you are maintain engine, body, wing, tail, but avionic, you are going to maintain electronic systems. That is a different and depends on your interest. You can choose one of a program. If you want to study 2 programs together, we have a 3-year program, aircraft maintenance and avionic. If we want to become the pilot, we have a commercial flight. So This is a 3-year program. After you finish, you can become the pilot. Business area, not many business programs are eligible to apply PGWP, but here we have a supply chain. As I mentioned before, one of the main industry in London, supply chain. So if you're going to study supply chain program, I believe you can find a full-time job. We also have a 4-year degree program. And we also have a postgraduate supply chain, but this is the 1 year. So if you're going to combine another 1-year program, it will be data analytic. Then after you finish the 2-year program, then you can apply 3-year PGWP. And for the IT, we have a computer system technician, web development, computer programming and analyst, and computer system technology, cybersecurity. So right now, web development, cybersecurity, computer programming, always popular. But since people are using AI, computer system technician is getting more popular too. So computer system technician, what they are doing, they are going to connect all the servers, and also they are going to set up all the cables under the ground. So a lot of people are using the AI system, and as you know, it is not easy to control and running the AI program. The company must to have a big server data system. So all the server system, they must to connect to each other. That's what computer system technician will do. So they used to set up the internet and LAN or other IT area, computer hub server. But before we are using AI, but right now AI is the most big industry for them. So they focused AI server too. So if you are interested, the computer system technician will also have a lot of jobs too. And London will have the server data center outside of London City. So it will also make a huge opportunities for getting full-time jobs. And IT under postgraduate, we have a 2-year AI system and mobile application and a lot of 1-year programs. But Thai students are interested in AI and mobile application. Art and media, we also have GIS and urban planning. Why it is important? So they have to reset all the cities. They have to renovate. They have to, whenever the construction company build the new buildings and school, GIS and urban planning, they are going to decide where they're gonna build a hospital or school and condominium. So as the construction field is booming, GIS and urban planning, it is also booming too. Interactive media design is a good program. Landscape, they are also working with the construction because of the construction industry. Landscape, they also have a lot of job opportunity, and also graphic design. We also have environmental design and planning and UX, digital communication management under postgraduate. And under hospitality, we don't have many hospitality programs are available right now because the Canadian government doesn't want international people to study in hospitality because not many job opportunities there, and also salary is really low. But golf and club management or nutrition and food service and butchery or food processing, those programs are eligible to apply PGWP. But if you want to get the full-time job, I recommend the nutrition and food service management. It has a lot of job opportunities compared to other hospitality programs. And Thai students also worry about how they are going to make English, how they will improve their English. We have Fanshawe EAP. We don't have ESL. It's a higher English program than ESL, English for academic purpose. So our English program focus on academic. So you can easily set it down after you finish this program and after you start the main program, because there are a lot of projects group work discussion, and you have to do a lot of presentation and essay during your studying our EAP. So it will really help you to improve your skill, knowledge, and also English. That's why after you start your main program, you don't have anything need to worry about because you already done during Fanshawe EAP. So you know how to do. So we have a level 10 system. Each level takes 8 weeks. So and also to pass each level, you have to have 70%. But depends on your level of study. You might pass level 8, 80% if you want to study diploma program. If you want to study postgraduate program, you have to pass level 9, 80%. And if you don't know which level you are going to study, you can take a Duolingo exam. It's not really expensive. Based on your Duolingo result, we can put you in one of the level. So for example, if your Duolingo between the 85 to 90 overall, we can put you in level 6. If you have a plan to study diploma program, you need to pass level 8, 80%. So you can easily count 6, 7, 8. So minimum 6 months. You need to study Fanshawe EAP, then you can start your main program. So here's our Fanshawe student journey. And of course, you have to submit online application. Journey Education will help you to submit application. And if you're going to apply through Journey Education, Fanshawe will waive the application fee. So feel free to contact them and we will process your application within 2 business days. And after you receive the unconditional letter of acceptance or conditional letter of acceptance, you have to pay the $2,300 deposit within 30 days. Then we will secure your seat in the program. So you need to apply first and submit additional document later to keep your seat in the program. And after you pay the deposit, you need to request a provincial attestation letter. Then after we provide it, of course, you need to finalize all the documents for process study permit. Then, of course, you need to search your accommodation and flight. And after you receive the study permit approval letter and arrive in Canada, start your program. After you finish your program, apply PGWP and get a full-time job. Those are simple Fanshawe student journey. And when you submit the application, of course, the Journey Education will explain you what kind of document you need to prepare. But simply, you need to prepare high school transcript and graduate certificate, passport. If you have English exam result, you need to submit. That's it. And we accept the 2027 applications right now. So if you want to study at Fanshawe in Canada, 2027, it is a time to submit your application now. And for the student service, we provide an airport pickup service because you don't know how to come to Fanshawe because it's almost 2 hours from Toronto. But after you arrive at Toronto airport, there is a shuttle bus every 2 hours. It is free and you can take it and it will drop you off in London City. So you don't have to worry about it. If you don't know how to find your accommodation, we also have a service. We will help you to find accommodation. We also have a homestay and residence. If you apply as soon as possible, quickly, faster than other students, you have a higher chance to stay at the homestay or residence. It is always first to come, first serve. But if you wanted to find a private accommodation, we also can help you. International Center, which I belong, we also have a RISIA and IRCC. So if you need to extend your study permit, we can help. If you need to apply PGWP, we can double check your all the documents. And we provide an arrival sales service and exchange coordinator and recruitment team is my team. So I'm the first one who will communicate with you beside journey education. So I'm the first person who provide all the information before you going to Canada. And Fanshawe, we also consider our employment rate because we know what is the reason international students are studying at Fanshawe. They want to have a work experience. So we invest a lot of money in our career service center. So our graduation employment rate is at 86%, which is higher than other colleges. And also we provide a lot of events and services. Those are free. So we always, every year, organize the job fair more than 2 times on campus. We have more than 8,500 partner companies in Canada. So they come to our campus and set up the booth and they collect the students' resume and cover letter. And our career service center will provide all the part-time, co-op, full-time jobs, and we'll explain how you can find it yourself too. And they're gonna fix your resume and cover letter because you don't know how you can make a resume and cover letter in Canadian style. So we are going to fix it and help you to improve your interview skill. So we fully support the international student to find a part-time, co-op, full-time job. So if you have time, feel free to go our career services center and get a lot of information. And we also have a partnership with IT companies such as Apple, Google, Microsoft, Adobe. So all the programs are free until you finish your program. Actually, 6 months after you finish your program, because we believe within 6 months, most students are getting full-time job, and after you get full-time job, your company provide a program, free programs, or after you make money, you can pay for using the program. But we want you to use our program as a free until you get your full-time job. So after you finish your program, within 6 months, you still can use our programs. So Adobe programs, Microsoft, those are free for all Fanshawe students. Currently, we provide scholarship for Thailand students. If you are going to study our Fanshawe EAP, we are going to provide a $500 entry scholarship. If we are going to study our main program, we provide a $2,000 entry scholarship. So studying EAP and post-secondary together, you get 2,500 scholarship. So there is no condition. It is free to get our entry scholarship. But after you finish first semester, second semester, third semester, there is many different scholarships are available based on your GPA. So study hard and try to get a lot of scholarships. And here's my contact information, but feel free to contact the Journey Education. So they have official agreement with Fanshawe. So they are one of our official education partner in Thailand. So they have a lot of information about our school. So they can provide all detailed information. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jay, for your information and like very good information based on like statistics. So it's very helpful. I think like our Thai student can know more about like London and Fanshawe, so more opportunity over there.
Hopefully.
And thank you so much for scholarship. That's very helpful as well. And
Of course.
before we end off the session, would you like to say something to our Thai students for welcoming them to go to study in Fanshawe?
Okay, so of course. Oh, I always telling those things to all my market international students. First, don't trust the YouTube, don't trust the social media. It's your time, your money, and your investment, your life. So you better to choose the program which you really like to study. Okay. So that is the most important. So for example, YouTuber recommended some program and you decided to study, but after you start the program, you might regret or disappoint. You cannot sue the YouTuber or YouTuber will not pay back your tuition fee. So that's why how you are going to success in Canada, I really recommend you to choose the program which you really like. If you don't like the program, it will get boring. You have a lot of stress. That's why you will fail your program. So please choose what you like. If you don't know more, if you don't have a lot of detailed information, feel free to contact us. That's our job. We have a lot of information. We also have a lot of a success case. We also can recommend our Thai students or during education, we'll provide their students who study previously. So that's why we are here for supporting you. So feel free to contact us.
Thank you so much for today. And yeah, I like your advice because it's very important to choose the course that they like. It's long-term goal and like they're happy to study and work in
Right,
future.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so thank you and if I'm gonna say in Thai so our student can reach us สำหรับน้องๆนะคะที่สนใจนะคะอยากไปเรียนที่แคนาดาแฟนชอร์นะคะก็วันนี้ข้อมูลเราแน่นมากๆเลยนะคะน้องๆคนไหนที่สนใจนะคะรีบติดต่อพี่ๆ Journey Education มาได้เลยนะคะเราให้การแนะนำนะคะตั้งฟรีแนะนำคอร์สเรียนสมัครเรียนยื่นวีซ่าให้แล้วก็ดูแลน้องๆจนเรียนจบนะคะแล้วก็จนกระทั่งยื่น PGWP นะคะเราดูแลน้องๆหมดเลยนะคะแล้วก็เผื่อใครนะคะสนใจและอยากพูดคุยกับคุณเจต่างหากนะคะก็สามารถติดต่อมาได้นะคะเราสามารถเปิด private session นะคะให้พูดคุยกับคุณเจได้ด้วยเหมือนกันนะคะก็ยังไงติดต่อกันมาเยอะๆนะคะพี่ๆยินดีให้บริการค่ะ